that's all messed up. What the heck? Well, that's a bummer that looks like that. Fantastic. I tried to fix my camera. If you guys weren't aware, we watched some stream. We were over the Last of Us streams. My camera was all messed up, and I fixed it on one end, but now it's messed up over here. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That's going to get fixed real quick, though. There we go. We'll have to figure out how to fix it later on. I don't know. I might have to add. That's a bummer. For some reason, my mask filter is all messed up from the new OBS 28 thing. So I'll have to figure it all out. And I thought I fixed it, but apparently we did not. Shaner, how's it going, man? What's going on? Thanks for jumping in. Diesel's here as well. Hey, Austin and crew. I am the Sinister, dropping the fire. Says, hi, friend. How's it going? They were jumping in. We'll see how Twitch does. You know, looks like it's running like shit, as Twitch usually does. But OBS is not enjoying being over here at all. You're a fan of Black Rifle Coffee products? Yeah, I mean, it's a good brand, right? I've been to their shop in Georgia. I hate coffee, but it's a good brand. Been to their shop in Georgia. Got a few different things from them. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Welcome, everybody. It is, what the hell is today? Tuesday. It's been a crazy weekend. We had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Played like 35 plus hours. 35 plus hours of The Last of Us. I'm pretty much hooked to that game again, which is good because it's been some fun, awesome content. If you guys missed any of those streams, they are available to watch, or we'll be back on the YouTube on Thursday on the AustinBMX channel. Continuing our playthrough of Last of Us Part 2 right now on a modified grounded edition with unlimited ammo and just intense fucking enemies. Oh my God, it's so brutal. But it's a lot of fun, for sure. Come check it out. We do have to go back at some point and replay a vanilla grounded version of the DLC because we got stuck in the last part of it and couldn't beat it. 4 hours. We tried to kill the same 10 guys for 4 hours and couldn't get it done. So we're going to go back through that at some point and try to do that over again. Our main goal, the entire playthrough of the DLC, will be to make sure we have at least 5 bullets or so, 4 or 5 bullets by the time we get to the end of it. I think we could do fine then. I think we can do fine. Or it would be nice to have like a melee weapon. Maybe we could find a melee weapon during that thing and just keep it. Right? That might help out too. Just if we find a melee weapon during that DLC, do not use it for anything. It is like freaking platinum. It's like platinum. Well, as you guys are aware, I am AustinBMX and this is DRB Studios. We are over here working on Dakota River Bend, doing a little bug hunting. Tonight we're just going to be hanging out for a couple hours. Hope you guys are having a fantastic beginning of the week. It's kind of a weird week, as we all know, or a lot of us here in the U.S. We had a holiday on Monday, so Monday holidays always throw off your whole damn week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's the weirdest thing that the week's already half over. But we're going to be trying to fix a few things. If you guys have any issues with anything on DRB, definitely post it up in chat. We can take a look at it. I think last week when we were on live, I think we fixed like 3 or 4 issues directly brought up in chat on stream. We fixed them. So if you guys have anything, as long as it's not like some crazy issue that I might have to take forever, well, we'll definitely look into it. There are a few things I want to look into. I do want to try to fix the HUD command, because that's been broken for a while. And yeah, am I taking it tomorrow streaming? I am, because I'm on call. I'm on call for work, so I may be working all day. I might not, so I can't stream because I never know. We used to stream on days when I was on call, and it was just if I didn't have to work before stream, sometimes we got to cancel stream. Sometimes we got phone calls during stream, so it's just better just not to stream. So yeah, we won't be streaming tomorrow. But then we'll be on Thursday starting Last of Us Part 2 where we left off. I'm thinking we'll probably be able to stream on Thursday, probably like 5 hours, like 5:30 to 10:30 my time. That's 8:30 to 12:30 Eastern, right? 8:30 to 1:30 Eastern, something like that. I'm hoping we can get through Ellie's part of The Last of Us Part 2 on Thursday. We have one more mission. We have the hospital to do, and then we're on day 3, and then it starts getting a little dark. And then we move on to the next chapter of that game. And I'm hoping we'll get, I hope we can get through all of Ellie's stuff on Thursday. And then Friday we can do a long blast of the next chapter, like 8 hours or so, starting 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday and going until early hours of the morning, and maybe even get close to getting it done. We'll see. We'll see. Can't wait for the train. I want to be a train conductor so bad. I know we got to figure out what we're gonna do with getting people set up for that. Sharon says, think I made it so you can only rob the NPC stores if you aim the actual gun at them. It excludes the same things as PvP robbery if you want to try it too. Okay, cool. Well, we could test that out. Maybe we could test it out for sure. Yeah, like I said, I do want to try to fix the HUD/HUD command because it's broken. Yeah. Because right now, when you type T/HUD, is this working? See, my webcam is all messed up now. I don't even care. Type T/HUD. HUD goes away. Well, at least the ones down there. And then if you type it again, nothing happens. So something weird's going on. And now we gotta now we have to reboot. If I go to code, is that gonna be like that too? It is. So weird. What is this? See, this is, so I can adjust this over here though, right? Can I add a filter to the scene? Source filters, effect filters. Let's try to do this. Hang on, we're gonna try something magical live on stream right now. Because I added a mask to the source of this webcam, but I use that source for my chat scene as well, so it's got the mask on it, which I don't want the mask on there because then it crops it. But maybe I could add the source to this scene in the code thing. Give me a minute. Baby bop. This is magical. We can figure this out. Stream tools, webcam masks, portrait mode. Let's try this. Okay, so that worked. We added we cropped it. We cropped it. Now, if we go back to the chat scene, is the full thing there? All right, now we need to add one to this. Oh, okay, it already added to this as well. That's kind of weird, but it worked. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Fantastic. So the problem with troubleshooting this particular issue is it's so broken that it completely borks your shit. So we're going to have to reboot RedM quite a lot when we're testing this. That's the only problem. Cyber Elite 5 is on Game Pass. I'll have to check it out. I wanted to check out those games. It's gonna take damn time, man. So much stuff going on, right? So much stuff going on. Do we have music going or what? What's the deal with this? Who's in charge of that? Who's in charge of the music? Shana, is that you? Are you in charge of music? There we go. Much better. There we go. Shana's got it. Will camps ever be a thing again? The camps that we currently have, no. Unfortunately, that script is just not optimized enough for the way our server works. Hopefully, in the future, we will have some sort of camping system. I'm really working hard on that. Hopefully, at some point, we got a lot of the junior devs right now starting to work a lot on fixing bug stuff. So I can focus on creating some new larger systems. There's a couple that we need to work on, and then we'll start building the new instant housing system and camping system. Hopefully we'll be out in the next couple months or so. Yeah. I definitely want some kind of system out there. Unfortunately, just I tried so hard to get the one we had to work right, and I thought I did at one point. I really did. I found some issues with it, fixed them all, and it was running super smooth and barely using any resources on in the dev server. But as soon as it hit the live server with like 100 people on it, it would just crash everybody, crash the whole server. It's too much stuff happening at once. Too much pings going on. Too much shit. So, poof, done. Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it. Now, if you own your own property, I am the Sinister. If you own your own property, that's completely different. That will be a whole nother system that you actually can get your own personal stuff built for you in a YMAP system. And I think, Shane, are you doing that stuff yet? Or is that still kind of in the ramp up stage? Now, if you followed my tutorial a couple weeks ago on this channel about putting your own server on your own computer and learning how to use Spooner to build your own YMAPs, you could then build your own custom camp anywhere you want, as long as, you know, go on to live and make sure there's no one there. Build your own custom camp and then submit it to us for approval. And if it's good and doesn't cause any issues, we can load it for you. There's that option as well. That means you can build anything you fucking want. Well, not quite anything, but yeah. Yep. All right, let's see if we can figure out where the hell this stuff is even at. I've been super busy playing games and stuff and just having fun. It feels like I haven't done the actual code in like over a week, which I think that's actually true. I haven't touched nothing. Do I even remember how? We need to find this command real quick, though. It may take us a minute. I don't know where it is. Looks like it's... nope. Nope. Oh, can Can I just do like Control F now and do command? There it is. Oh, that's that. That's execute the command HUD. We don't want to execute it. We want to actually find it. Okay. Is this not where? Why is this not finding it? Damn it. There's hide HUD. Maybe this is it right here. Is it in the RDRP admin script? Maybe. 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 I think I'm pretty much ready to launch it, but haven't yet. Nice. Did you fix the no XP while crafting issue? I believe so. I believe I fixed that like on Saturday morning. I did do some work over the weekend. Yeah. What wasn't Saturday when I shut the server down for like an extra like 5-10 minutes? Or was that Sunday? Saturday or Sunday? That morning I think I fixed that issue. I think so. All right, where is this freaking command at? It's freaking hiding somewhere. It's not in that. I know that. There it is. RedM roleplay. Why didn't I find that before? Weird. It's in RedM roleplay client CL HUD. RedM roleplay client CL HUD. CL HUD. CL HUD. Oh, we found it. Right here. For some reason, this is breaking everything. So if hide HUD is not equal to false, then hide HUD equals false and it runs all these commands and hides all the stuff. Else, if hide HUD is not false, which means hide HUD is true. Why would this turn this back to true then? I wonder why this isn't working. Do we get any error messages when we do this? Nothing. Scratchy Pillow, what's going on, man? Okay, hear me out. To fix it, have you tried turning it back off and on again? Well, all it is turning it off and on, right? It's just the HUD. But for some reason, it doesn't like to turn back on. I've talked nicely to it, but it just doesn't listen to me. Maybe you could give it a shot. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. All right, so do we have a thing, hide HUD equals false? So hide HUD equals false. So when we start this script, hide HUD equals false, and we run all these commands, and it makes hide HUD equal to true. All of these, I'm not sure why these don't work. Why do we have if hide HUD is not equal to false? So dumb. Let's just change this to is equal to true. We're going to all of these commands should work because I use these commands that I've created all over the script. Like I make them. That's how like when you hit escape and now you don't have any HUD. See, I can get it back by doing that. Literally, when I came out of escape, it ran all these commands for me. Right? See, they're gone. You guys can't see it. Right? No HUD. And then I hit escape again. When you come out of that menu, it reruns all these commands that are in that HUD menu to put those here. Yeah. Because then when we run this, they go away. So this is doing the second part. And now hide HUD equals true. So now if we run it again, if hide HUD equals true, it should run all this stuff. See, nothing. It's very strange. Let's put a print on this, and every time we run it, we're gonna print the hide HUD function to see what that is when we're running it. I need to see if I can get my bugs on. I can't, because this all of a sudden this stuff just likes to work like ridiculous crap. Yeah, let me try to get this thing on. For some reason, my buttons don't work anymore. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Damn it. Dang it! Let's go fix this right now. Tired of this dumb thing. Where's my button for this thing? Small stream deck. Where are you? Bugs on. 5 actions? This thing has 5 actions. It does a macro. Let's just delete that. We don't need to do that macro anymore. Does F8. There we go. It's the macro that keeps screwing up for some reason. It doesn't work anymore. Let's delete that. Okay, now for let's clicked in here and we don't have F8 open. When we push the button, it should do it for us. There we go. So now if we reset this. Is this okay, is this not working? What the fuck, dude? Why is this not working? Somebody did an update on something and it just, Stream Deck is running like shit these days. I don't know why. None of my fucking buttons work. So we should get there. There. Now we have our prints. Good. That's what we're looking for. And now it says false. So it's false right now. So it should have hid them all. And then if we do it again, it's false again. See? For some reason it's why? See, for some reason it's like it's never turning true. Something weird is happening. Something weird is happening, I tell you. Out of options then. What if you separate the commands, make one for on? Nah, toggle's easy. Toggles are easy to do. I'd say 50% of the shit we have on the server is a toggle, because that's why you have true and false functions. For some reason, it's not reading it as true for some reason. It's because of this right here, I think. Possibly. Yeah. It's because of this right here. It's because I think I have it so when you're not in cinematic mode, when you're not paused, not hide HUD or cinematic equals false and hide HUD, then yeah, so whew, that's where it got confusing. I broke it when I did all that, so I need to figure out the combination of attributes to make it work right. We can't see what we're looking at. Well, that's fine, because I don't know what I'm looking at either. I should make a command so you guys switch it back to code if you want to. We should make a command for that. If I forget to switch it over there. Right. So yeah. So it's this command right here is what's causing it. Because if you guys can see when I was doing this, going through the HUD, it's always false. And this should be true and false. So during this loop, if paused or cinematic equals 1, then hide HUD and make hide HUD equal to true. So that's what happens when we do. So if we hit pause and then hit this, we can't do a T here. Don't quit game. Can I do it when I'm in cinematic? You do a T here? You can. So if I do HUD here, it'll be true. It's always true now because that thing is making it always true. So that's what's causing it. Okay, we're getting closer. We have figured out why it's broken. Now we need to figure out how to make it work. That's half the battle, right? Half the battle. Well, that's a third of the battle. The first part of the battle is to actually make the problem happen. And the second third. Yeah. The second third is to figure out what's causing it. And then the third is how to fix it. So if pause or cinematic, then we go hide HUD equals true. Do we really need to do hide HUD equals true during that though? Because that was only used for the HUD thing. What happens if I take this out of this part right here? Does this still work? HUD's there, hit escape. Yeah, they're all gone. Now they're all back. All gone, all back. Else, if not paused and hide HUD. So if not paused and hide HUD is true, or cinematic equals false and hide HUD equals true. Well, we don't need that either. My headset's about ready to freaking die. It's yelling at me. Let's take out this and see if the actual hide HUD button, the HUD command will work. Let's see if we've figured out what's that problem. So there we got that. If we do HUD, it goes away. If we do this again, it comes back. Goes away, comes back. Goes away, comes back. Goes away, comes back. Goes away, comes back. Comes back. There we go. I gotta change my battery. Now, if we can make sure that everything else works, because that's what's actually the actual problem. Because I wanted to make it so if we go into escape, okay, we got it still. Come back. Escape, come back. Because it used to show those icons when you were on this menu. And it just looked filthy. It was filthy. So filthy. Now, also in cinematic. All right, there, they're all gone. And then we come out of cinematic and they're still there. What happens if we go hide HUD and we go into cinematic? And then we come out of cinematic, they come back, see? And then you'll have to like probably toggle it twice to get them to go away again. Okay, so I could say if not paused and cinematic and hide HUD equals true, then show, or hide HUD equals true, then show. Yeah, that's actually probably better. Because then if you made your HUD go away, it won't bring them back. Should not. That's what we needed here. And hide HUD equals true. Right? If not paused and cinematic equals false and hide HUD equals false. Yes. And hide HUD equals false, then show HUD. I died. All right, let's restart this again. Okay, we're restarted. If we hide HUD, bring it back. Hide HUD, bring it back. Escape, 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 escape. Cinematic, cinematic. Hide HUD, escape, escape. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. If paused or cinematic equals 1, then hide HUD. What happens in that hide HUD thing? Or what happens in this show HUD thing? That's what we need to look at. Right here. It just makes show HUD equal true. An NUI message. what's it talking to during this to make all that shit turn off and on for an NUI message? That's like HTML shit. There's no HTML controlling that stuff in this script. I don't know. Okay. We don't want it to do this if we hide our stuff. So if paused or cinematic equals 1, cinematic is paused is this command right here. It's pretty much watching to see if you got the pause menu open. And it's a true or false. Cinematic is this function here, this native right here. And that native is just looking to see if you're in cinematic mode. And it returns a false or a 1, I think. That's why I say if paused or cinematic equals 1, then hide HUD. Else if not paused, so if paused equals false and cinematic equals false and hide HUD equals false, then trigger this event. So why did it work? Why did it bring them back then? Because when I go here, so that was false, which means it made it true. Let's try the other way around then. It's not working. Maybe. Unless I didn't hit save last time. It could be well known as well. All right, so we got them back. They're here. They're here. We hit escape. We hide them. We hit escape. Damn it. It's a bitch, dude. I don't know if I hit save on this. Let's just try it. One of them's got to be right? It should only do this. One of these times, not for both. All right, so when I push this button, it goes to true, which means it does that, which means it makes hide HUD equal to false. So, like, now, do they come back now? Yeah. All right, something else must be catching this hide HUD as well, which is strange. Is there anything else down here? Shouldn't be. This is all commands for loading levels and yeah, what the frickin' frack, man? Fine, let's just print hide HUD right here then. We're just gonna watch this. The best thing to do when you're trying to figure something out is just print the shit out of it. That way you can actually see the code. See the code. Be the code. See it and be it. All right, we should get a print now. So right now, hide HUD equals false. Which it should be because we just restarted the script. Meaning when we type HUD, it should trigger this part of the command right here. And it should turn all of the HUD off. And it should make hide HUD equal true. So that print should change to the word true, which it does. Now when we trigger this command, it will trigger this part of the if statement because hide HUD equals true, and it will make hide HUD equal false, and then we'll turn back on all of this stuff. There, done. Okay. So Also, all the time, if we're paused or cinematic, let's try that real quick. Let's go into pause. Wrong screen. Pause. So we're still false. It's not changing anything. Let's go out of there. Still false. So it's not changing hide HUD at all by doing that. That's good to know. Same thing with cinematic, right? Cinematic is not changing hide HUD. Yeah. Okay. So if paused or cinematic, we do hide HUD. Else if not paused and cinematic, so if both of those are false and hide HUD equals false. But no, we went hide HUD and hide HUD. Yeah, and hide HUD equals false, right? I'm not sure why this isn't working. It's very strange. Don't know where this is catching and returning all this stuff back on. This should only show it if hide HUD equals false. Like right now, when we're going in and out of escape, right? But if we make hide HUD equal true and then go into escape and back out, see, it brings the HUD back, but hide HUD never gets changed back to false because it never ran that actual script. It's just bringing that back. Do I have this as well? Oh yeah, my stuff's all broken. I should restart actually. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, if I had anything to do that, I think I can do it. Maybe I can do it with load skin. Doesn't load skin, I think. No? It doesn't do jack shit for me? Alright, we're just gonna restart. We borked it way earlier. Your OBS just updated. I believe it fixed my camera problem too. Nice. Doing good, Grizz. Doing good, man. Updated to 28 or what? $28 looks really, really good, to be honest. OBS 28 looks really nice. The few things I need to fix so that didn't come over right. Like, well, I guess I fixed my face cam thing now. I thought I fixed it before and it broke. It was like 28 dot something. Ah, okay. Yeah. I have 28.0.1 right now. Should say in the top left of your OBS. I think that's the newest. That is the newest update. Because I just did it a couple days ago. I didn't get the original 28.00. I kind of wait a little bit because I heard that Stream Deck didn't have their stuff updated, but then the Stream Deck was like, yeah, we do. So I downloaded it and had to do a Stream Deck update as well, and then re-download the drivers for OBS for it. All right. T/HUD. All right, that's turning it on and off. We hit escape, they go away. We go into cinematic, they go away. We turn them off and go into escape, and they come back. That sucks. Well, I mean, we've fixed the HUD thing now, but every time you go into your escape now to go into your menus, which usually in RedM you're not that much. Or you go into cinematic. When you come out of cinematic, it's going to pop them out. Why, though? That's the question. 2801, yeah. It does look super good, right? Like the buttons and everything are just more crisp and clean, and yeah. In the contrast between like widget titles and stuff, it looks like a new application, right? Looks so good. We're going to just do some print tests real quick to see if we're inside one of these commands right here. We're going to kill that real quick, though. Save. All right, so we're inside test 2 right now because we're not paused. We're not in cinematic, and hide HUD equals false. Now, if we make hide HUD equal to true, like we know it is now, those prints stop. We're not in any print now. Maybe I need to make another else. Maybe I need to make another else, possibly. Boom, 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 boom. Because if we go back into HUD now, we should be back in test 2. If we go into escape, we should move to test 1. Back to test 2. Back to test 1. Back to test 2. Back to test 1. Back to test 2. We go into cinematic, we should go into test 1. So maybe we need to make another print. Let's just say else if hide HUD equals true, then hide this stuff. And let's make this print 3 real quick. All right, so we're in print 2 right now. If we hide HUD, we go to print 3. We go to test 3. If we hit escape, we'll go into test 1, and we're hiding. HUD's away, HUD's back. HUD's away, and we go into escape now. See, it goes into test 1 because we're that. When we come out of it, it should go back to test 3. Yeah, see, now we're in test 3, but it said trigger event hide HUD, and what is kicking that out? All right, maybe we should do this. Let's try this, actually. Here's a better thing. So if paused or cinematic equals 1, we need to put this in a bracket. Damn it, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm fucking up. We need to put this in a bracket because we need to say if that or that. and hide HUD equals false, then do this. If hide HUD equals true, don't do anything at all because it's already hidden, right? That might be better. Well, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for jumping in. Hope you're having a great Wednesday morning. Is that what it is? Wednesday morning? Hump day for Wombat. So that might be a better solution, right? Because if hide HUD equals true, we should never touch any of this because it's already hidden. Because we hid it ourselves manually. That might work better. Let's try that. It's all about systematically thinking how code is very logical, right? Code is very logical. Yeah. So if we hide HUD, HUD goes away. We stop being inside any of these prints because we're not in any of those logics at all. If we hit escape, still nothing. No prints at all. It fucking came back again. What is doing that? I'm fucking lost now. Absolute no clue why that came back at all. Lost. Completely lost. Well, I mean, I fixed a bug. I'm trying to optimize something now just to make stupid HUD work the way I want it to. And it's been a pain in the ass. I mean, I fixed the easy toggle HUD on and off. But to get it to work, to get the toggle to work in conjunction with automatically doing it when you go into the escape menu and shit, it's causing some problematic issues for some reason. I have no idea why that came on. As you guys can see, we have no prints happening on my screen. Except for that inventory save. So I have no idea why when we leave the escape menu, it happened. We should at least got a print if we popped into one of these things. We didn't though. No print at all. All right, let's try this. We're gonna see if there's something weird happening. Both of these are the same. If hide HUD equals false, then you can do some of this stuff. But if hide HUD equals true, don't do any of this. That's the way it should be. If this still does this, there's got to be something else deep in the system that's causing this. Yeah, see, because we don't even have full HUD stuff on right now. Because that's just the icon showing up. All right, let's try that, I guess. Save. Stupid HUD. Hey, Scarlett, what's happening? Hello, missing the beautiful nerdiness. Can't stay. Much love to all. Glad you were able to drop in for a little bit. It's just me screaming at my computer as always, though. Should have been in the office half an hour ago. Oh man, you better hurry up. Hard claws. That's what I'm trying to do right here. I mean, if hide HUD equals true, it shouldn't do any of these checks at all. It shouldn't do anything, right? That's what I was trying to set. Yeah, that's just what hide HUD is called. It's pretty much that same variable. All right, we reset this, right? All right, so now we're in test 2 section because hide HUD equals false and cinematic is not paused, or cinematic is not happening and we're not paused. If we turn hide HUD equal true, the HUD goes away. And now we're not printing anything because we have told it to not even go inside to any of these at all. If we go back to here, all the icons come back and yeah. Okay. If we go right now, if I go in and out of the escape menu and these icons come back, I'm going to lose it because when I go into the escape menu right now, we're still not doing any of this at all. So that means there's something else somewhere that I don't know where it is that's fighting us, and that's going to be a pain in the ass to find. Like something in some other script that's doing something, which could be the problem. So let's go. Here we go. You guys ready? No fucking clue. That sucks, a big brown coder. No idea. Something somewhere. Something somewhere is doing something with all those icons. And it's only those 4 icons. Because display HUD, like the actual in-game HUD, isn't on right now. Like, if we call our horse, which I don't even think we even have one on this character. We don't. If I get on this horse over here, none of the stuff is going to show up probably. Yeah, see, nothing. No icons show up. Because we still have HUD off. But just all of our HUD icons are there. So if we turn HUD back on, look, there they all are now. See, those are all the icons now. The main red icons. So there's something somewhere that's resetting these. Resetting our icons to turn back on. When we go in and out of the menu. Does it work with cinematic as well? Like if we go into cinematic. Okay, we're in cinematic. And we come out. Yeah, they're back again. What the fuck? We've done more in this stream than Rockstar done in a year. Well, hey, they dropped the new content today. Some posse Telegram missions that have technically been in the game code for a year and a half. Yay, Rockstar, good job. You guys remember when the Telegram missions actually dropped and there was like all the leaked content and people digging around and finding voice lines for like posse and indications on different Telegram missions that were not just solo, right? Just what I wanted all this time. Yeah, exactly. I do like that they added new areas for the other ones. I mean, that simple freaking change literally took somebody 2 hours to do. They could have done it a long time ago. They could do that. They could do that shit every month and change locations of shit like that, right? And I know it's not nothing huge. It's actually something super easy and simple, but it's something, right? If they changed up things like that. Like right now where you've always been able to do a jailbreak mission in Valentine and Blackwater, right? How about they changed up to do roads in Saint Denis or something? It'd be super easy. Or other missions like that. Or the Telegram missions, right? Or make it so when you do the Capitali, I don't even know what they're even called anymore. The opportunities. You know how easy it is to change up that stuff? Just make it so all the shit doesn't happen inside Road Saloon. Make it so it's happening inside Santa Ynez Saloon. And then make it so like the train's actually leaving like Valentine or something. And you got to like ride over there and like escape on the train. PB Terra, thanks for jumping on. How's it going? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Well, I think it's Wednesday, right? Maybe 2 years from now. Maybe. They'll add a shirt. Maybe. I don't know if what we're looking for is inside this script at all. I do know that our stuff is not, the other stuff's not turned on because this. So let's try to add this to this. I just want to, if this changes how this functions. This brings everything back. Now, just our stuff. All right, so there's something somewhere that's doing this. That's going to be a pain in the butt to find for both paused and cinematic. I wonder if it's like this copy. I'm going to search the whole game files. Whoops. For this native. To see if it's being used anywhere else. It is. It is. So we have those in all of those fucking things. We have those in all of those things. Why don't we just use it here? On a good note, they are getting better. That's good. They got a stomach bug. I had to go back and read. That's not good. That's not good, but glad they're getting better. I lied. I'm going to listen on my way to the office. Won't be typing though. Well, then stop typing. I'm going to grab another Gatorade. It's getting hot. Okay. So apparently I wrote these functions inside of every icon function. So we need to go look at those. So we have Dakota pop filter. It's right here. How is HUD hidden equal even come through here? What is HUD hidden? It's not even a function in here. Oh, it should just be called HUD. It should just be called HUD. This shit's all fucked up. We're gonna fix it though. Gotta get this taken care of. She lied again? What are you talking about? Once they have finished working on GTA 5 and in hands for the next PlayStation and Xbox console release. Mr. Austin, at some point, could you delight us with the info how to apply YMAPs to our hosted servers? Your own personal server? Yeah, man. That's easy. That's super simple. Yeah, he says. Yeah, I want to do it. Okay, yeah, give me a couple minutes and I'll show you. It's super simple. You got your server running, right? Yeah, you're a server on your own computer. You got Spoon and everything going, and you've already exported YMAP like normal. Yeah. Okay. Correct. Okay. Yep. Give me a couple minutes to fix this. So I think I need to do the same thing we did over on the other one. We don't need that at all. We're gonna do this. Whoops. If HUD equals true, this one's backwards. Like, why would it not be backwards, right? Why would it not be backwards? No worries. Not going anywhere. I've sent loads of people to this channel to watch the VOD on how to make a RedM server. You should make it a video, homie. Yeah, I gotta get that video made and get it on the actual YouTube channel. I'll add it to my list of way too much shit I'm doing right now. You know how it is. Hope maybe this weekend I can get it done. Actually, I think that's my plan this weekend, to get that done and get that video put on the DRB Studios channel. And then also hopefully finish up the Last of Us Part 1 cinematic video You guys have all seen that, right? It's as long as Santa's naughty and nice list, it is. Because we just added a bunch more stuff to do too. All right, let's reset pop. This is my script that we wrote for the pop density. So did this error out on us or something? No. Why is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. So it's it's back. Pop density's there. Now if we go to escape and come back, pop density shouldn't come back. It did not. Slowly but surely we're gonna get this shit done. All right, fix that one. We fixed pop density. Now we need to go to Park's voice. That's the voice one that we have built for the little voice icon. Declan helped me build that one and we edited a little bit up. That's this here. So that's going to probably be the same exact thing. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. I'm not sure why this is all wrong, but we're going to fix it. We don't need that. Now we're talking. Hey, why do these scripts look almost exactly the same? Oh yeah, that's right, because I used this as a template. No wonder they both have the same problem. All right, 2 down, 1 to go, because both the food ones are the same. What has happened? Why did all that stuff come back? Okay, I think it's working. Just realized it's El Cheapo? Yeah, I guess, kinda. It is a chestnut, Kentucky Saddler. Yeah. Yeah. T-Matt, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a great day. Darren says, okay, my brain is having a hard time focusing on this computer going into lurk mode. Yeah, my brain's having a hard time focusing as well. That's why we're just hanging. We're just chilling today. Nothing too serious. Just pop it in and see how you guys are doing. It's been a long freaking weekend. I have to work a lot tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. I have to go on top of a mountain tomorrow. Well, a large hill. It's not really I mean, it might be a mountain in some people's eyes. It's like a foothill, right? It's pretty high up, like half an hour of driving through logging roads to get to the top, you know, switchbacks and whatnot. Because we got a stupid microwave shot I have to like go work on. And of course I gotta go to the far shot. So we need to go to food now and check on this. It might be the same thing. It's right here. This one is HUD. We call hide HUD, we make hide HUD makes HUD false. So we want to say if HUD equals true, then do all this stuff. So it's pretty much the same as the other ones were. It's just written a little different. It's inside a bigger function. Save. We're gonna, is anybody on the server right now? Just me. All right, I'm gonna restart the server because I just made changes to a bunch of shit. Living the dream. Bob Lucky, what's going on, man? Ew, I just got slobbered. Got slobbered. Oh, you wanna come say hi? Oh. Yeah, I can hit the chat button and not break the stream with you on it. Ugh. Back to work tomorrow? Nice. What's outside? Go get the squirrels. Go get them. Baby dog loves his daddy. Yeah, he's not so much baby anymore. He's like 60 freaking pounds. He's a big baby though. He's outside playing with his ball now. All right. All of our stuff is there. As you guys can see, underneath the prints, we have all of our icons. Let's try this first. We hit HUD, they all go away. Bring it back. Our money comes back as well, which is good. Now, if it's no HUD, oh, let's bring HUD up. If we go into escape, and then come out of escape, we have no icons. Right? What the fuck, dude? They're all gone now. Why are they all gone? All of them are gone now. Did I make all these backwards? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Maybe these all need to be false. Not true. Josh, what's going on, man? Have I seen the updated version of Brandywine Station yesterday? I did not. Is it on the server? I would love to see it, dude. And we could show everybody. So if you need us to turn on the train thing and restart, we will for sure. Yeah, that breaks it. Let's see. Let's make all these faults real quick. Since they all did the same thing, let's just see if that's... if I got this backwards. Voice that... do I still not have pop open? It's over here now. Save all these real quick. We're going to restart one more time. It's on the trade branch. All right. I'll load it up in a little bit, man. Awesome. Yeah, you guys want to check out Brandywine Drop, Brandywine Station rebuilt? Like the actual station out there rebuilt? I was thinking about that, team. Yeah, we could do that with a lot of stuff. That's what they did with Lymphony, right? Because Lymphony was a burned down, just a burned down town. So it isn't really an interior, right? So you could rebuild inside of it. The same thing you did with, what did you do before Brandywine? I can't remember now. Maybe it was Brandywine you were talking about. I saw something else that someone made. That was a building that wasn't an actual interior. They rebuilt it. We can go around the map and find a few of those. As long as they're not actual interiors, you could easily rebuild them. That's kind of cool. Team, yeah, thanks for that. All right, let's see what we got going on. We have all the icons there. T/HUD goes away. T/HUD. T/HUD. Now they don't go away at all. Now it doesn't even fucking work. That's all completely broken. Fucking A. Why? HUD equals false, HUD equals true. So when I'm trying to hide it, I'm making this get called, which is making HUD equal false. If HUD equals false, it's allowing you to go into here. And then I'm saying if pause or cinematic, blah, blah, blah. Else if not pause or cinematic. Then show HUD. So they should be, yeah, these all need to be back to set to true, which I don't know why they're not working then. I may need to rethink this whole thing and make it into like one system because they're all trying to like fight each other for some reason. They're all trying to fight each other. I think this will at least get us back to it semi-working. Yeah, so this one, when I turn HUD off, it should make HUD equal false, which means that that function should never do anything at all. And then when I show HUD, it should make HUD equal true. Which means that it will, then the system will start to see if it's paused or not. Because if HUD equals true and it goes paused, it'll hide HUD. And it goes unpause, it'll show HUD. And then when I, yeah, why didn't that work last time then? Really confused. Got addicted to City Builder, going to lurk and rot my brain some more. Those are always a lot of fun, man. I enjoy those sim games. That's what we kind of enjoy just over here, like kind of like building our own like little world, you know? Definitely a lot more restricted over here than you would be like on, you know, a full sim building game, but it's fun. The Big Bang Theory is amazing. Last 2 episodes? Ah. Are those finally airing, or are you just late to the party? Because I thought that was already over. City Skyline, I got addicted to when it was free on the PS Store. Yeah, I bought that or got it like back then as well and played it for a while. And it was definitely a lot of fun for sure. All right, so now HUD works for all of them but that one. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, that's the strangest thing ever. Did I not save that? That's the pop one. Did I not save this and restart it? Save. Let's just restart pop real quick. Restart. HUD. Okay. Yeah. I just didn't get a save on that one. All right. So HUD is working on and off. Our money goes away. Stuff comes back. We can toggle this a whole bunch. We still have our weapon wheel. Yes. Still have our weapon wheel. That's not breaking. If we turn HUD off, we still have our weapon wheel. No, see, we don't. You don't have your weapon wheel when the HUD is off. So that's a major issue. That's something that is not... How do I do that? How do I get into this? With my controller. We've completely borked ourselves. So, for some reason, this menu is... The Spooner menu is the delete button on the keyboard. And I can get it by like L1 and square at the same time is the same button as delete on the keyboard. L1 and square. Like if I just hit, or now it's just stuck doing it with just square. I don't know. I hate when that happens because now we have to restart again. Which is the, you know, usually the gist of troubleshooting shit. So in this HUD command, we have RedM show HUD, RedM stats. We have this display HUD. We're going to restart one more time. See if we can do this slowly. And figure this out. Because now I'm not sure why your weapon wheel doesn't show up when you turn HUD off. Let's double check. This is the biggest one. See, this does, if controller pressed, then disable. This is just always happening. What is this? Really? I can't copy shit today either. This is tab. So if tab's pressed, then disable control copy. So we're always disabling space. Input quick shortcut ability menu when radial menu active. Why I have that set up like that? We're probably because we're using it for something else. I mean, that's always doing that though. that shouldn't have nothing to do with this, because when we do these, it's all just HTML stuff. Nothing crazy there. The pop one as well. We're just hitting those. Same thing with those. So I would say the only thing that's weird is, and those are just that as well, is this display HUD, which I believe is yeah, that's a native. See if we can find that. Yeah, that's pretty much just the main HUD. It's literally the same toggle as you would toggle in the settings menu. All right, so we have weapon wheel. We hit T/HUD, enter. We don't have weapon wheel. What the fuck? What the? That's the only thing to do would be to disable a few of these things and see which one's causing it, because I have no idea. That is a crazy one. Let's see, we have weapon wheel, and now we do again. It's the display HUD. It's the display HUD. That display HUD turns off your weapon wheel. Huh. That's a bummer. Pretty sure that's been being used for ages now. That can't be like that though. This just says if HUD should be displayed. Why is that considered your HUD? We have one that's called display radar. That really is what's causing it. See, as you guys can see now, when we push our HUD button, the mini map doesn't go away, nor does the health stuff. None of the native stuff goes away, right? But we can do this. We can use that. If we uncomment this, I'm also gonna take out these prints as well. We don't need them anymore. Save that. Restart that. Cycle the HUD real quick. Oh great, now it doesn't fucking work at all. Come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Now this is nil. Why is this nil for? Jesus. Ridiculous. When I jumped into the Trello and I was like, what can we work on today? And I said, oh, I'll fix that HUD thing. That should be easy. It's probably just an easy little fix. How long have we been trying to fix this stupid ass thing now? Almost 2 fucking hours? This is why I don't get shit done on the server, right? And we have a massive list of suggestions of stuff that's like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of building, right? People are like, hey, could you just go ahead and add this massive function to the server? Yeah, we'll get on the thing. Let me go ahead and work on the HUD for 6 fucking hours first. Why? What did we just do now that completely broke it? Let's just... Oh, did I mess that up right there? Maybe I did. Maybe I hit that on accident. Let's delete that, delete that. Delete all those. Delete those again. Save. Roleplay. Restart. Cycle this. Okay, they're all back. And... Yep, they don't go away, and we have this. That should be there. This should be here. Save. It's always the easy stuff, right? It's always easy stuff. Cycle this. All right, so we have this now. And if we cycle this, it makes HUD go away, and we don't have... So that just, that native display HUD feature disables the weapon wheel. Fantastic. There's one that says display radar. Can maybe at least get some of it to work. We're going to check out T-Mad's thing here in a second as well. And we'll help Wombat get his Y-maps going. I think we fix it. So display radar is working. All right. We found display radar does the same thing. And that works. So display HUD doesn't. Display HUD like turns off all of this stuff. All this shiznit. But display radar actually works. We might actually have found a solution. So look how clean our screen is now. And we get weapon wheel. And we can walk around. You got nothing. This is like DRB on grounded mode. You got no HUD at all. This is how everybody should play. Especially the ones that whine that guns don't hurt you enough. Just don't worry about your health. We bring this back and everything comes back. All right. We hit escape. It all goes away. Hit escape. It all comes back. It does not. Fuck us up. At least we know it's consistent. So whatever the issue is, it's like across all three icon scripts. So maybe we can find something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. Cycle through it and they'll come back. I think I need to make it so if hide HUD is false and not that, it like... Well, for one, I'm using to display this over here, and I need to like, well, doesn't really matter there. All right. Well, I'm gonna work on that later. I'm done. My brain's fried. It's hot. I want to go look at some fun stuff. So let's go look at TMAD's stuff. Shit, I need to move these stuff to development real quick. Bring my change of development with me. I'm going to push these to development. I'm pretty sure they're good enough to go to the live, but we're going to do a little more testing later on. It just doesn't work quite correctly. You're going to have to like cycle stuff, which I'll fix it. But let's see. TMAD trains 02, is that what we're looking at, TMAD? Oh, we're waiting for it to load up. Wombat, you're here? He is. Samosa, what's happening? Can't see my shit, can you? You can see this, Wombat? You can. Wombat, all you have to do is just create a resource in your resource folder, right? Same thing you do with everything else. So just go into your resource folder, right click, new folder, name it anything you want. You can name it maps. As you know, ours is called Dakota Maps. So you can create anything you want. Inside that folder, you need 3 things. No, inside that folder, you need 2 things. You need a folder called Stream, STREAM. As you can see right here, you need a folder called Stream. Inside that folder, you're going to put your YMap. You can just drop your YMap right in there, directly in there. All right. We have ours in folders, but you don't need to do that. It just needs to be in a folder called Stream. Wombat Maps, what it's called. Okay. So inside Wombat Maps, create a folder called Stream and then put your YMap in that folder. Also inside of Wombat Maps, you need to have a FX manifest, fxmanifest.lua. You can build that in Sublime, right? And this is all it has to be right here, okay? Just create a new folder, write this, and save it as fxmanifest.lua. I will send this to you right now. There, copy all that and save it as an fxmanifest.lua. And then go back to your TX admin, go to your resources, hit reload and refresh because it's got folder changes to it and manifest changes. So you need to make sure you hit reload and refresh. Or you're going to have to restart your server anyway. So just restart your server. And make sure that in your CFG editor that you've ensured Wombat Maps, right? So when the server starts, it starts that script, right? So just ensure space Wombat Maps so that when the server starts, it will start that resource for you. And then you can just keep dumping YMaps inside that stream folder. Anything in that stream folder will be live on the server. We kind of use it, as you saw here, We have like Shaner has a temp folder with a bunch of temp stuff he's working on. So it has a bunch of maps in there that aren't live that he could drag over to the stream folder real quick. And then we could restart to make it live. We also have a bunch of stuff because we were like, you know, doing all this stuff still needs worked. And things like that. But anything you want live, you just want in that stream folder. It should be good. Sorry, is the FX manifest file? The FX manifest file will be in Wombat Maps. Yeah, it'll be in the main folder. FX manifest. Yes, that is right. FX manifest. You can look at any of your other resources. Every single one of your resources on your server. One of the first files that are in that resource tree will be a FX manifest. There's a FX manifest. It's pretty much like a table of contents for the script. There has to be one in every single resource, and it has to have these two lines and this line for the script to be read by the server. If it doesn't have those 3 lines in it, then the script won't even be read. It'll say, sorry, your manifest says this isn't a RedM file. And then for a map folder, it's got to have line 4 here. And then for any other script, like if we go to the manifest for Dakota Blacksmith, it's declaring all the client scripts inside that folder, declares all the server scripts inside that folder. It declares any other scripts that we need to use outside that folder, like the SQL scripts. It declares all the HTML files. This one's kind of big because it's got a lot of shit in it. But yeah. Should be good there. Yeah, the manifest. I forget manifest quite a lot when I'm doing a few things, when I'm adding stuff. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, why is this not working? Oh, I didn't declare that new HTML file in the manifest. Damn it. Yeah. All right, we should be getting back in now. Let's go see if we can no clip over to T-Mad's Shiznit. So T-Mad's been working really hard on the train script. He's getting pretty damn close, and I'm pretty excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. It is going to create some fun RP for both people who do become train engineers and then just everybody in general, because people are going to be able to ride trains, request train rides. Also in that system is going to be wagon stagecoach train or stagecoach requests as well. So the stagecoach drivers will have some more RP opportunities and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun, I think. We're going to Brandywine, which should be on these tracks here. Should be like right there. Was that it? I think that's it. Yeah, we're gonna like drop down over here and then go look at it after it loads in. I didn't want to see it without seeing it. Oh, yep, there it is. I just hit L1 to run because I played 35 hours of The Last of Us this weekend. Oh man, he even got like a loading dock for the train. Look at that. He's even got a loading dock for the train. Yeah, so he's remade all of Brandywine. If you guys are wondering where we're at, this is a broken down building. See that? It's a broken down building up here by Brandywine, right? We can walk on in here. Look at that. We got a whole on little freaking little old haberdashery up here. Look at that. This guy reads a lot of books or something, right? Does he sell those books? So you can buy a train ticket here, request a wagon, request a train. That's because of the new system, so you can come in here and buy a ticket, right? It's like T-Mad has already moved this a little bit. You can buy a ticket and fast travel. I think if you go over here, I think was where the actual like train missions were at. Is that what I saw? Like back here or something? Where did I see those in the map? They are, yeah, right there. Or are they like right here or something? Oh, do you have this set up for a job or was it inside like on the corner? Big Trash Panda coming in with a gifted sub to Perno. Right on, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Gifting that sub to Perno. But he's like, yeah, man. Thank you so much. Perno's here as well. Says DRB Studios legend. Hope you and the team are doing well. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. Not doing too bad. We're doing a little bit of bug hunting earlier. Just running into some dumb stuff. Was this like way over here in the corner or something? Is it? Do you have it set up for a job or something? Is that the problem? Do I need to be a train driver right now? Maybe he's got that set up there. Set job 1 train drive. Oops, it should be a capital, I think, because it's a government job. Train driver. There's a chest in here. I keep hitting the wrong button to run because I played way too much The Last of Us. Huh. It's weird. Where's this at, T-Matt? Are you still here? It should be right there. Brandywine drop. Station and railroad deliveries. Should be right here. Is it like down over here or something in the middle of nowhere? No? I wanted to do a damn train mission, man. Like up in here or something? Is it on the roof? You have to get up here to do it? Like right here? Speaking of The Last of Us, how was it? Did you enjoy it? I mean, no, not really. We got a little tired of it after we played it for 35 hours. Dude, that's my favorite game of all time. And I can't believe I haven't. It's been so long since I have played any of it. I absolutely am loving it right now. That's like the railway thing right there. You'd think it would be like right here. That's the usually what he has for stuff. Huh. Not sure where he went now. He's not here. On the roof, exactly. Yeah, we put out more Last of Us stuff as well. We'll see how it goes. Good thing, man. Just trying to get some work done. Oh, you know what he's working on. You know what he's working on. Ridiculous. But yeah, I like it. Look at that. Look at all the detail he put in. That looks good. I mean, he even made an awesome freaking like ramp. So if you wanted to load stuff up onto the train, you probably could. Because I imagine this is like, I imagine he put a train here and that's like right there. You could probably load stuff onto the train if you needed to. Like some animals or I don't know, anything, I guess. Let's go check out his other stations as well if you guys hadn't seen them before. They're down in New Austin. Doing 11 to 7 this week, and it's 12:25. So you just started, what you're saying. That sucks. Man, flying over the top of this map is so big. It's fucking massive, man. massive. The amount of work that was put into this fucking thing just to give up. And I'll probably say that it, you know, there's probably a few developers out there that were blood, sweat, and tears in this thing for years that are pretty upset that what's happened to it. And now they're working on some dumb other game they don't feel like the same passion for. So we got Ratskeller over here. Yeah, so the things aren't showing up for me. Is that script not on? Script should always be on, I thought, on this server. It is. Am I not the right job? Is it job specific? Maybe he has it set up like that now. I didn't know he had that set up yet like that. Yeah, train driver, right? Set job. I'm number 1. Train driver 2. Oh, maybe I got to restart the script for the job thing to take effect. No? Oh, yep, there they are. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, now I want to go check out the one up there. So we're going to go back up to fucking Brandywine in a second. After we go look at the other station that's down here. Can see improvement in his ability. Oh, yeah. He's been working really hard on this kind of stuff. Taking his time and just going piece by piece and making some pretty cool stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at that. From right here, that looks like it should just be there, right? Look at that. What do you mean T-Mad built that? That's... I mean, that's not just there all the time in the game? What do you mean? That's not just there in the game for a little station? Right? It's awesome. Got freaking clocks at all of them, right? That's the right time, too. It's 2:05. Trains are coming. Train will be here at 2:30, they said. See, people can actually do that. They'd be like, yep. People who run this all the time can actually just drive around from station to station and build their own schedule if they wanted to, right? Someone could just come down here and just drive around station to station and be like, and then stay like 2 or 3 minutes at each station and then go to the next one. And just go around and around and around and be like, okay, hop on. Cost you $10 to go to Armadillo. Way cheaper than fast travel, right? Yeah, Brandywine, there was an abandoned building. Yeah, but he had to like, it doesn't look abandoned anymore, right? That's actually even a little more work because he had to like hide all the abandonment. Abandonedness? The abandonment. The abandonment. The abandonment. I'd imagine I wouldn't encourage positive player interactions as well as a man that uses the fast travel system quite a bit and willing to put the grind in for it. Be nice to meet a player that I'll be traveling with. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because when this rolls out, fast travel will be not as convenient. Let's say that. Prices aren't going to change or nothing. It will just take you a little longer. It's not a instant fast travel. You're going to sit in a loading screen for a couple minutes. And that's just so it's more realistic, right? I mean, no one can be mad at that. So just hush up. It's the way it is. So this was over here now. Let's come over here and see if this is where it was at. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, weird spot for it. Oh, this station has no deliveries? Oh, man. I came all the way here to do a delivery and you haven't built deliveries for it yet? Well, that's a fine how do you do. That's a fine how do you do. Ridiculous. This is a no clip stream. It's gonna be no clipping around everywhere. Law need all the help they can get to arrive on scene faster. Yes, please, because right now is too OP, especially for Law. Yeah, they do need all the help they can get to arrive on scene faster, but then again, you're like realism. If a rank's being robbed in Rhodes and the closest Law is Blackwater, how fast should they be able to get there? I mean, 2 or 3 minutes is already way too fast. I gotta go to Brandywine? Go in this direction? Can I go the other way? If I back up here and go that way. If I back up and go this way. Nah, because we'll end up going down this way and then we'll be screwed. Yeah, the only way is to go all the way around, huh? %90 of incidents Law are there within like 2 minutes. One Law who's in Tumbleweed can be insanity in 2 minutes and intervene in a bank robbery. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. We may have to add that into like Law SOPs, right? That if Law is traveling state to state for a crime, they should wait 5 minutes between fast travel points. Like if they're going, you know, within the same fast travel system to like Valentine to Santa Ana, that's fine. Because with the new system, that'll be like a 2-minute wait. But if they're going from like, you know, Blackwater to Santa Ana, they need to, I mean, at that point, they could take the ferry. Yeah, we'll always have to see how it works out. That's why we're always adjusting stuff. The best thing to do whenever you're playing on the server is just to enjoy your time and make it fun for everyone around you. No matter what you're doing, no matter what role or story you're portraying, everybody around you should be enjoying the experience. Everybody should be always thinking about that. That should be number one. If everybody on the server was thinking about that, I think we'd have 900% less tickets right now in the system. That should be rule number one. Not even a rule. Just RP decency number one. Just enjoy your time and make sure everyone around you is enjoying their time as well. That doesn't mean that you can't do certain things because let me tell you, being involved in criminal activity or law versus criminal stuff, when it's done really well, it's fun for everybody. I have never been robbed on the server. And I'm kind of upset about it. I've been reverse robbed. Fiddlepot has once. But other than that, I've never been actually robbed on the server. I don't play enough, really. That's the bottom line. I'll be gentle. It's your first time. I'll be gentle. You're right. There is no game sound. There hasn't been game sound this entire stream. And now we're getting ready to end it in about 10 minutes. And T-Mad says, hey, there's no game sound. And I look over at my beacon mixer. And yeah, you're right. No game sound coming through. Yay! Something else that's completely foobarred. The only fiddle product excursion I've been able to make so far was the July 4th fireworks. Train driver NPC fantasy engaged. Samoa says I got robbed for the first time a couple weeks ago by someone with a head, without a head. Oh, fantastic. Did they know they didn't have a head? You almost got kidnapped by the family on your way to Scar's event. We were going to take you and interrogate you on where the party was. That would have been great. That would have been fantastic, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I am not on my way to a party. That's because I'm slippery. I'm a slippery little guy. Yeah, we were bug hunting. We were working on the HUD. It was driving me crazy trying to get the /HUD system working again. Now we're checking out T-Mad's Brandywine drop station build. And we're getting ready to jump off. I'm freaking tired. I'm freaking wore out. We're just on for a little bit of bug hunting today. Got to figure out my schedule. We got to get some more Twitch stuff going. Maybe this weekend. I'm on call next weekend too, so there won't be any streams there. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm gonna be streaming it all this weekend. So I got a couple of actual videos I need to make, and I've been meaning to make them for a while. I need to really work on that this weekend probably. DRB Studios needs to come out with a quick and easy server build video. And I need to complete my Last of Us Part 1 like cinematic gameplay movie / film. I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to make it super long. And it took me 8 hours to edit the first minute and a half. So that's, if you put that math together, I'll be working on it all weekend. You know where we use /where prison ID? Can you the same command be created for other outfits? Yeah. Should be able to. What other outfit do you want to force people to wear? Like a funny little hat? Ah, okay. Yeah. Sweet. All right, we're almost up there, I think. Oh, guard outfit. Yeah, T-Mad, just wait a second, dude. T-Mad posted in chat prematurely, like he does most things. Train conductor outfit, that'd be a good one, yeah. I mean, that's easy. You just make it so only certain people can use it. That's easy. But a few people ask if we will have law for the trains. I mean, at some point. There's really no reason for it right now. If somebody, if a certain train engineer keeps getting his train robbed, he can hire somebody, I guess. But all that's going to be RP, right? All that's going to be RP. Uh-oh. This is inside this train car, dude. I mean, it's all right. You probably tried it on a flatbed, huh? This car's a little wider than the flatbed. Is it poked through? No, it doesn't poke through though. It's just like probably barely right on there. Last stop before Bucka Station, Brandywine Drop. Anyone need to get off for Brandywine Drop? Beautiful waterfalls. Luscious fishing. Next stop will be Bucka Station. Next stop, Bucka Station. See, then they'll sit right here and smoke a cigarette or something, right? Really excited for the new update. Just gonna add a new awesome level of immersion. The scale the ramp back a few inches. Yeah, you might want to pull it back just a tad. Yeah. I don't know what it looks like on a flatbed. It might be a little closer. I did go inside. You missed it. We were already here, man. We were already here. You were gone for a little while. It's fantastic. I know. It's absolutely amazing, dude. It's absolutely freaking awesome. I'm going to be hanging out here all the time. All the time. Did I just turn Irish? Been watching too much freaking Jacksepticeye. Been hanging out here all the time. Look at this. This is great. It's fantastic, man. Look at that, guys. Freaking T-Mad did to this rundown building. Doesn't look like it's run down anymore at all. I can't even remember what it actually looks like. This building looks like utter trash normally, right? T-Mad literally rebuilt the entire thing. Windows and everything. Look, there's actual fucking windows. Looks fantastic, dude. Yeah. T-Mad, you should hold on to this one, man. You guys should start. You could actually freaking probably sell this freaking script. It's nice, man. Can't wait to sign up to be a train driver. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to be doing as far as that goes. Because, yeah, we can't have everybody with train driver positions and stuff. So we got to figure out how many we're going to do. We'll probably have to get a bunch of people together or figure out some information, right? Like, when do you usually play? How much do you play? Is this going to be your main RP stuff? Because this job, we want to really interact with a lot of other players. I would suggest having a train engineer roster so you don't have too many drivers on at the same time, etc. Well, it's a government job. You can only become a train driver if you get hired by the government to do it. So it will be highly regulated. And we'll probably start slow. And we'll add a few here and there, and we'll see how the trains go. And if everyone starts to, I mean, we could have 3 or 4 or even more people on at the same time that are train drivers, as long as they're using the systems. I think I'm going to add a train like kind of telegram system, because trains use the telegram system quite a lot to tell each other where they were going and stuff. So I think I need to build that so that the train drivers can send little messages to other train drivers on the server saying that they're about ready to leave this station going to here. Things like that. So you can really, because you really got to watch out. Because I wish I could make it so the trains had blips. Because we have it set so train blip is true, but the train doesn't have a blip, right? I don't think this shows up for everybody. That's the thing. I think this is only client side. I think only the client, like only I see this train blip. I wish that would be like, so everybody could see the trains, right? It sucks when the script's locked up a bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Maybe one day we can rebuild the whole thing. What about if all drivers receive notifications when any train arrives at a station? See, the only way I could do that is if I build a system where, a train driver types in a command like slash train whatever, slash whatever, right? And they type in what they're doing, or they type in something, right? And then that would send out a message to all the other train drivers that say so and so has arrived at this station, right? There's nothing I can do automatically. It would have to be done by the actual train driver, which we might do, because when a train arrived at a station back then anyway, there would be something that went across the wire to all other train stations in the area, right? I mean, that's what there was. The telegraph was the origin of like communication, right? And we have that here. So it's not completely out of the norm. And actually, this system that we're creating is way more time accurate, even though we're in our own alter universe kind of. This is way more time accurate than a lawman getting a notification of a suspicious wagon 2 towns away by a local, right? But if we took that system away, everybody would freak out. So I'm pretty sure everyone would be fine if we built a system to train drivers to be able to talk with each other. But I have to figure out how to build it good enough so that maybe I'll build like train menu and it'll say like departing or arriving and then have all the train locations and they can just skim through it. They can say arriving, blah, and then it sends a notification out to everybody else that says so-and-so just arrived here. So they know where, so everyone knows where all the trains are at. That might work out. Dad voter, I got that for him. He's right here. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a very, very good boy. Yes, he's a very, very good boy. I think that's what we'll probably do. We'll probably make like a train drivers menu, which means I need to get on that, which means that's me doing that, which is going to take a while. Maybe I can work on that tomorrow a little bit if we, because we really want to try to get this out. We really want to try to get this thing out for sure. But I imagine it's going to be at least a couple more weeks. I imagine it's going to be a few more weeks. All right, I'm freaking tired. I appreciate you guys all hanging out and chat with me for a while. Yeah, I've failed my job. I am a failure at the train drivers. I didn't ever finish it. I didn't really care. I just wanted to drive the train up here to see how it looked. It looked great. Fantastic. As we stated, we will be back on the YouTube channel over on the AustinBMX channel on Thursday doing some more Last of Us. If you guys have not seen any of those streams or not subscribed over there, definitely go over there and check it out. I probably don't have a link for nothing at all, so just gotta go search it up. You'll find me. Search for AustinBMX on Google. You'll find me. We're doing a lot of Last of Us this month. It's been a lot of fun. Long, fun streams. We streamed for over 35 hours this weekend, with the longest one being almost 12 hours long on Saturday night, I think. Definitely a lot of fun for sure. Definitely a lot of fun. We'll be back over on Thursday, trying to finish up Ellie's story on Last of Us Part 2. And then on Friday, we'll be starting, hopefully, Abby's section. And we'll stream for 6, 7, 8 hours on Friday night. See how it goes. And then this weekend, I'm probably going to be working on some video stuff. Working on some video stuff for sure. Speaking of video stuff, let's go ahead and play the trailer right now. It's absolutely fantastic. That's what we're working on right now for the YouTube channel. Give you guys a showcase of that if you haven't seen it. Yeah. Then we're getting the heck out of here because I'm freaking tired, man. I'm freaking tired. That's all the time we have for today. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime. But until then, see you later.
Received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show signs of increased aggression, and there seems to be some commotion coming from